Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Bam Bam back for another video. This one is very important. Something I want to talk about as I've been driving for about a year and a half. This slow season, I want to talk about it because there's a lot you need to know about the slow season if you want to make money and you do this full time. Alright, so let's just get to it. The slow season this summer, it's stupid humid hot. The students from UNO, Xavier, Tulane, Loyola, Delgado, I mean, not all of them are gone, but the majority of them, a large percent, they're gone, which all of us know they Uber and Lyft everywhere. Even if it's around the block. Sometimes the trips are so short that it doesn't even let you end the trip. Like it doesn't think you moved. All right, so the students are gone. They're a good 25% of our income. Now, a lot of students that are from LSU that are off, they came back. So we have a very, very small percentage of students doing summer school and students from, that are from here that go to LSU, now they're back. So, I mean, we're going to take a big hit. We're going to take a big hit from the students. I noticed that, okay, I'll get to that in a second. So, along with that, the Saints aren't playing, Pelicans aren't playing, we don't have influx of people coming to and from the city, going to bars to watch the games, leaving bars when the game's over. We don't have that anymore. So, and not only that, but it's stupid humid hot out here. And a lot of the locals, not a lot, but, a good number of the locals leave because it's just stupid humid hot out here. There's not a lot of money to be made. Now, I want to tell you guys how to maximize your income if you do this full time. Now, if you do this full time, I don't. This week, I already did it full time. I've done probably 50 hours since Sunday. I did 12. Monday, I did 14. Tuesday, I did 14. Wednesday, I did 13. And yesterday, I got about 11 hours in because I overslept. This is the time to get it, guys. Right now. Right now is the time to get it because after Essence Festival, it's ghost town. And last slow season, it hurt. And I'm just warning you, just because you're online does not necessarily mean that you're going to get a ride. You have to drive smart if you're going to drive full time this slow season, this summer. There are things that you can do to maximize your income. I'm sharing this because I've been doing this and I'm gonna make my money either way. You're gonna wind up working longer hours. It's just the truth. I've already done this full time in 4 days, 5 days, but Sunday doesn't count towards the work week. You're gonna wind up working longer hours. It's just a truth. You gotta accept it now. If you're gonna make money doing this, the nice thing about this is it is a 24-hour-a-day gig. You can do this whenever you want. So, with that being said, you're going to wind up working longer hours. Now, whether you want the morning airport stuff or, and the 9-to-5ers, that shift, or you want like middle of the day, like kind of when the 9-to-5ers get off work and dinner rush and people going out, or you do the overnight, which it's hit or miss which one I do. I get out when I need to get out. When I need money, I get out. So yeah. Some things. All right, let's get to some things that you can do for making money this slow season. All right. Number one, pay attention to your Uber and Lyft rider app. It'll tell you where all the cars are, and you can get away from those cars. Someone got busted for something. I don't know what they did. It wasn't me though. You can pay attention to your rider app, see where all the cars are, Spread out. Spread out. It'll also take away those rides that you know you got to go 12, 15 minutes to go pick somebody up. That won't happen anymore. Now, the next tip I call hole in the defense, and this is what I've been doing all week to make money, because everyone thinks that you have to go to the quarter. That's where people congregate, and you're right. That's where people congregate. You have to know where people congregate in this city, and the quarter's a big one. However, you drivers are congregating there too, and I'm not going to drive around wasting gas in the quarter while you guys are, you know, oversaturated and hoping. And you know, I don't have all the time in the world for hope these days when I need to make money. I need to make money. Yes, the quarter is always a place where people congregate, and tourists know, and they go, and tourists don't drive in this city. So, of course, the quarter is a hot spot. Everybody knows that. That is not a secret. Now, what I've been doing this week is, because a lot of drivers are hanging out in the quarter, well, I call this a hole in the defense. So, on Monday night, you guys forgot about Magazine Street. Well, I stayed on Magazine from, like, you know, Rendezvous, Miss May's, Buddha Bellies, Le Bon Ton, like all the Bulldog, like all down that little strip. Y'all forgot about it. Okay, I call that hole in the defense. Tuesday night, I'll get to Tuesday in a minute, but you know, Tuesday wasn't bad uptown around the Boot. You know, right in that area right there, St. Charles, towards the end by like, what's that place called? It's, damn it, what's that place called? You know, oh man, anyway, I'm drawing a blank right now. As fast as I'm talking, like I need any more coffee. But yeah, right where like St. Charles meets Carrollton, right up there by that streetcar line. You know, a lot of drivers forget about that. You forget about that spot. You know, Wednesday night, Lakeview. I went around the bars in Lakeview. I was the only one. I hung out by a bar. I took damn near every bar patron home. I just kept going back to the bar. There was nobody around. I kept looking on the Uber and Lyft driver apps. Y'all forgot about it. Spread out. If you want to make money, you can make money. There's always a place to make money, whether it's Metairie CBD or you know, Uptown or Lakeview or Chalmette, wherever you are. You got to know where people congregate. You got to know. There's always money to be made in this city, even if it's slow season. You can't help oversaturation. A lot of drivers won't last, and a lot of new drivers will be coming in because it's the slow season. You have to get ready for that. You have to prepare that it's a slow season. People are going to try to be picking up extra gigs, making extra money, and they're going to be picking this up too. You got to prepare for that. It's going to happen. No, Uber and Lyft will not put a cap on how many drivers they want. You know, they will not put a cap. It's just a lot of drivers aren't going to last. So you got to be smart, and if you're going to make money, you got to have a strategy. And you're going to wind up working longer hours. I said that. You're going to have to accept it, whether you like it or not. Okay. Next order of business. All right, so find a hole in the defense. Go to places. Go hang out by a bar. You don't see any cars around. Look on the Uber and Lyft, you know, rider apps. If there's no one around, hang out a few minutes. Don't waste gas. You know, chill out. You know, just hang tight. You know, maybe grab a bite to eat. Sit back for a minute and just wait. You'll get a ping. Trust me, you will get a ping. But you can't be impatient with it. You have to, if after 10, 15 minutes you're not getting a ping, move to the next hotspot. move to the next bar, but, waiting an hour, and that was happening last slow season, where I'm driving around for an hour and I'm screaming at the app, "Give me a ride! I'm online!" Just because you're online does not necessarily mean that you're going to get a ride. So you got to be smart this slow season. Next piece of advice, okay? During the day, it is stupid humid hot, okay? Oh my God. Don't drive like that. I hope I don't see him 2 miles up. Wow. All right, anyway. Next piece of advice. Remember, this is hurricane season. When it rains, get in your car. You want to make money? When it rains, get in your car. I'm sorry, it's not going to surge because we have way too many drivers. But your best chances of getting a ride are when it rains. People that normally walk or ride their bikes are more likely to call for a ride. So when it rains, get in your car. And that's just something we're all going to have to do. That's when demand is the highest. Otherwise, you're going to reach times when you're basically just driving around. You're online for an hour. It's just no money. But just because you're online doesn't mean you're going to get a ride. It does not. You got to be ready for that. Sometimes it's going to happen. A couple days ago, I went an hour without a ride, running both Uber and Lyft. And I think I turned on Uber Eats also, which I normally don't do. But this slow season, if you're not on Uber Eats, it may add a ride or two. Yeah, it sucks. People don't tip. Get ready for that. You got a lot of cheap asses that order Uber Eats. And that's just because they're conditioned by Uber not to tip. Oh, don't tip. The tip's included. But then you order McDonald's and take it 3 blocks. Yeah, it's frustrating. But it's money. Remember that. It is money. If you get discouraged and you get off and you're just like, oh, screw this, I'm going to get offline. Well, I got to be honest. That's where I've been capitalizing a lot, is when drivers get discouraged. They get discouraged and like, F this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm getting offline. It's a waste of time. Again, you're going to wind up working longer hours. It's going to happen if you do this full time. I have another gig. I play pool competitively. As you can tell, Shamrock. Shamrock. I can, if I get discouraged, I can go and hustle or do a tournament and stuff like that. It's always better to have something else. If you can this slow season, if you really do this full time, you might really have to, suck it up and get a part-time job somewhere, get another job somewhere or something, you might just have to suck it up and do it. Now, I'm not the kind of person that's going to tell you get a job and then quit in 2 months. But if you have to, you got to do what's right for you. You got to do what you got to do. Uber posted something about how to make the best of the summertime. Well, they said Thursday from 4 to 8 is a busy time. I did not feel that yesterday. Not at all. Not one bit. Not at all. In fact, yesterday was the worst. Between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yesterday, I made the least. I averaged about maybe 11 an hour or something like that. It was not good, but I didn't complain. I stuck with it, and I did it. I did the job. And I found a hole in the defense, and I'm out here. I do this. So whether I do it part-time, whether I do it full-time, whether I do it 0 hours in a week, I know what I'm doing. And you gotta absorb some of this information so that you can make the best out of your summer as well. All right, going back to, they said Thursday 4 to 8 is some sort of busy time. I did not feel that yesterday at all. Kiss your Lyft promotion. Kiss it goodbye. It is not happening. I may hit the $50 one this week. I doubt I'm going to hit the $105 one. I doubt I'm going to hit that. I run both apps. I got Uber Eats on. I'm also on Postmates if shit hits the fan and something goes wrong with one of these apps. I have Postmates also. Postmates in this city does suck, but you can do it in any city. Good to have if you want to, like, say I'm not making money here and you want to go out to, you know, Jackson or Tampa. I don't think they have it in Jackson, but you want to go out to like Dallas, for example, then you have that option. You know, Uber and Lyft, you have to pass a background check for those. Your Postmates, I was able to do it in Chicago, and in Chicago it was way more developed than New Orleans. Way more developed. It was not like New Orleans. New Orleans is pretty slow, but you can make some good. You can get some good rides doing it, especially if you're running multiple apps. Something's wrong with my UServe app. I don't know why, but it's just another piece of advice is it's good to be on as many of these apps as possible. You gotta. I mean, it's just good to be on as many of these apps as possible, especially if you do this full time. This is my first time being an independent contractor. It's a nice change. I've been working in bars and restaurants since I was 14. Every once in a great while, I do still work when I get a call, but it's mainly for, to bartend, but it's mainly for like Jazz Fest, Voodoo Fest, Mardi Gras. Like, I mean, it's not like I just do this to do it. But yeah, so another piece of advice, it's good to be on as many of these apps as possible. I have a split screen option on my phone. I don't have Maestro. Maestro is an app that manages both Uber and Lyft, and they also do Postmates now too. It manages the apps for you, so you can be online, and then once you get a ping, Maestro automatically goes into the other app and takes you offline. It also has other features too. You can set it so if you don't want to go 25 minutes to pick somebody up, you can set that. Two pings come in at the same time. One's a 5-time surge, one's 250% prime time. You pick which one you want, or say one's 2 minutes away, one's 12 minutes away. You pick which one you want, and Maestro automatically goes into the other app and takes you offline. I don't have that because I have a split screen option on my phone. I run both apps. And as soon as a ping comes in, I don't care if it's peak hours. Yeah, it's nice for Lyft to get the bonus. I don't care. I'm in the business of making money. That's what I do. So as soon as a ping comes in, I go offline in one. I accept the ride in the other. Every once in a while you get a cancellation. Whatever, it happens. You deal with it, and so I don't have Maestro, but there is an app called Maestro that manages all these apps for you. These three at least. So yeah, these are just some ways that you can make money this slow season. I know it sucks. I know it's gonna suck. All right. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you it's all flowers and that I have the remedy. It's just, it is what it is. You guys take with what you want. Take it with you. What you got out of this video. If you like the video, hit a thumbs up. If I have anything else, I'll post it. And subscribe. Turn that little bell icon on if you guys want. If you guys have any questions, I'm just about at my destination. I'm picking a friend up, and we're gonna go and we're gonna go and whatever, do our thing. All right. Yep, that's it. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Well, be safe out there. Don't be overly aggressive to try to get to people. People will wait. Just remember that, okay? Be safe and good luck. I really do. You know, I do this, so you know, I'm not a hater. I want you guys to do the best you can. We all have bills to pay. This is a slow season. I don't want to see anybody go under. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you have any other advice for drivers in the city of New Orleans, please feel free to leave a comment below, share it. Yeah. All right, that's all I got. Be safe, guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.